Jakarta, February 7, 2026. The city wakes to unsettling headlines. Moody's Investors Service has downgraded Indonesia's outlook to negative. The Jakarta Composite Index tumbles, the rupiah slides, and foreign investment flees. Fear pulses through financial districts as analysts warn of impending crisis. Inside the Ministry of Finance, Purbaya Yudi Sadewa stands at the center of the storm. Appointed only months ago, he refuses to accept the narrative handed down by global institutions.
There are not strong enough reasons for a downgrade. Our economy is improving. The deficit is under control. Compared to other countries, we are in a better position.
Purbaya's words are not empty. As former head of Indonesia's Deposit Insurance Corporation, he challenged the IMF's somber forecasts, and Indonesia's growth soon surpassed their projections. Now, as finance minister, he faces the world's skepticism head-on. Market turmoil intensifies. Headlines predict collapse.
Don't believe distant predictions. Indonesia's fundamentals are strong.
As weeks pass, confidence begins to return. Investors notice the stability, the controlled deficit, the steady leadership. Purbaya's vision, rooted in local insight, proves decisive. In Jakarta, a finance minister who dared to question global consensus reshapes his nation's future with clarity and resolve. February 2026, markets in Indonesia shift almost overnight. In 6 days, 15.44 trillion rupiah in foreign capital returns after months of outflows and a sharp downgrade from Moody's. The rupiah strengthens, stocks steady, and an air of gloom begins to lift. At the heart of this reversal stands Finance Minister Purbaya. In January, he argued publicly that nearly 90% of Indonesia's growth comes from within domestic demand, local investment, internal productivity. "We rise by our own efforts," he declared. For him, this is not just optimism, but numbers. Yet this debate is not confined to conference rooms or headlines. In Surabaya, a shop owner counts the day's receipts, worrying about rising loan costs. "If rates go any higher, I can't hire new staff this year," she thinks, glancing at her empty storeroom. In Bandung, a recent graduate scans job boards, noticing fewer postings. "Will investment return in time for me to find work?" he wonders. In Papua, a father checks his phone for updates on government aid. For his family, 6% growth is hope, not just a number. By February 13th, the rupiah steadies near 16,400. The IMF and banks raise their forecasts. Growth exceeds expectations, but the test remains: can Indonesia truly chart its own course and hit 6% this year? Purbaya has challenged the narrative, betting his credibility on the resilience of Indonesia's people. By year's end, the outcome will be clear. For millions, the stakes are real and the world is watching. Indonesia, late 2025. Economic results are measured, not assumed. Fourth quarter GDP growth reaches 5.39% year-on-year. Full-year growth stands at 5.11%, surpassing the previous year. Inflation holds below 3%. The fiscal deficit remains under 3% of GDP. Consumer confidence rises, marked by an index of 127. Foreign direct investment accelerates. PT Freeport commissions a 3.7 billion copper smelter. Mining attracts over 107 trillion rupiah in new capital in the first quarter. These figures tell a story of progress and resilience.
Some remember the Asian financial crisis. The IMF stepped in, and the consequences were severe. In 2008 and 2020, Indonesia faced new crises. We managed recovery ourselves, stronger each time. These are not just policies, they are statements of dignity. Indonesia's identity is formed through achievements, not labels from outside.
With determination, Purbaya looks toward the future.
If we achieve growth above 6% this year, Moody's will reconsider Indonesia's rating. The official budget assumes 5.4%. I am confident we can exceed that.
Skepticism quickly surfaces. Market strategists warn of currency volatility. Moody's cites unpredictability. MSCI considers a downgrade. The Jakarta Composite Index endures its sharpest drop since 1998. Yet the story persists. Indonesia moves forward, defined by resolve and results, not external expectations.